Good morning, everybody. We are live at 7:55. Freddie, how are you this morning?
Average dude, it must be a big day.
Yeah, I got the red coat on. Got the red sport coat
That's
on.
not red. That's Merlot.
Merlot, excuse me. Yeah, it's a little different. How you doing this morning, Skid? We're live. It's 7:55. Russ Hammond is here. It's time to get people's minds right. That's why we're here.
That is why we're here, and we do it every Monday through Friday. The Average Dude and Freddie at Bobcat try to get you in your spirit to win the day.
You got to get in the spirit. You got to get that energy. And we've got somebody all the way from Florida. Do you remember the real deal, Rodney Steele? Do you remember
How can
him?
I forget him? He's got the best hair in the business.
Super cool dude. I don't know if the average, now I think he went to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, but cool dude, Rodney Steele. He says,
Let's
hey,
go, Devils! Let's go, Devils! That's for you, Rodney.
Hey, I like it. Alicia doesn't know what she's coming into this morning. All right. Hey, welcome to the stage, Alicia Moe.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Morning.
I love the name for Rodney. I never heard him called that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, the real deal, Rodney Steele. And so me and Freddie, we belong to a workout group, and we're always making nicknames. So the first thing that my nicknames just come to my mind, right? Don't they, you, Freddie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, Alicia, all the way from Florida, and you're in the PEO world with Rodney. Is that right?
Correct. He is my boss and my mentor. He has taught me a lot. I just can't wait to see what the next year holds for us. Yes.
Well, I'm excited for you because I listen to and kind of get interested in. He does a great job explaining what you guys do. I've
Correct.
always thought that was like a very complicated world.
Yeah.
So I think you've got a good mentor to get
Yeah.
into that business and learn something. But now, have you been doing kind of customer service and sales and that sort of thing previously?
Correct. Customer service and sales. And then I started the PEO industry about 2 years ago. And
Okay.
it's a lot. People are like, what's a PEO? And if you just think about it, break it down into 4 pillars: workers' comp, HR, benefits, and payroll. So we help business owners streamline that process, take control over the workers' comp, HR, benefits, and payroll. And we help them save time and focus on none of the minutia and focus on growing their business. PEO takes care of the rest.
Oh yeah, because it's a big deal. It's a big deal where I work, the benefits, the health insurance, and it's consternation every single year.
Mhm.
And you guys know how to get out there and find folks the best deal, and that's an important thing. I
Right.
mean, because companies like us, we're trying to make things work. So every extra dollar helps.
Yes, it
So
does.
Well, I
I,
can't think of any business owners that wake up and they're like, man, you know what I want to tackle today is that big HR situation or payroll.
Exactly.
So y'all are a big relief to people.
100%. And it's even better when we save money.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when I saw that you were coming on the show, the first thing that popped in my mind, boom. Now let me see if y'all can relate to this.
yeah.
It just made me want to say, bye, Alicia.
Yes, I hear it often.
I can only imagine.
That and Alicia Keys. Those are the two that
Okay.
I hear all the time. Yes.
Now,
Now,
Daniel, do you know where that's from?
by Alicia.
Mm-hmm. Except
No.
it was by Felicia in the movie Friday.
Correct.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
only
And
a cult hit that apparently you have forgotten about.
Yes.
no. I know the movie Friday. I'm not a big movie. I'm terrible on trivia, that kind of stuff. So please do not embarrass me. We're on live television. There's
Okay.
millions of people watching right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I do remember the movie Friday. But now, when did it get switched to this new by Alicia? Oh, are you just making a play off of that?
Yeah.
Woo! Hey, that hamster is running as hard as he can, isn't he?
Folks, I'm the average dude. Please give me a break. Jeez. Okay, I want to hear Alicia's quote. I'm mad at y'all now.
Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
Quote of the day. And I know Alicia loves quotes. She loves them.
It was
And now,
hard to narrow down a quote. So my quote of the day is the more we try to stay comfortable today, the more uncomfortable we'll be tomorrow.
oh, I'm going to let you take that ball first and tell us what that means to you.
So we are in a day and age where everything is so convenient to us. DoorDash, Uber Eats, everything makes us comfortable. But if we're comfortable, we're not growing. You have to be uncomfortable to grow. So say, I want to be comfortable today. I'm going to skip the gym. Then the next couple of days, you're uncomfortable because you've like, oh, I'm bloated. I didn't work out. I didn't get my mind right because I didn't go to the gym. Fast food, things like that. I want to be comfortable now. I'm going to drive through the drive-through. I'm not going to cook. But then the next few days, you don't feel good. You feel like junk. You didn't cook. So the more we stay comfortable today, the more uncomfortable we are tomorrow.
That is personal development. That one thing, delayed gratification. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't always been real good at that whole delayed gratification, Freddie.
I wasn't good at it last week. I don't know what it was about last week, but when she mentioned fast food, it's like she punched me in the jaw. I saw you go to Whataburger last week, dude.
Yeah, she saw you. But, that delayed gratification, that, I saw a little chart. It was like easy. It was one of those matrix type deals, right? Easy to hard, now, later, right? And whatever is in that square, that first little quadrant, if it's easy and it's now, it's terrible for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you get out here, now you're talking about fulfillment and quadrant, whatever is up there. Yep. So anytime, and I think morning routines, I was going to talk about morning routines to start this, but I was thinking, everybody's got their own ideal situation for a morning routine. For me, it's doing anything I don't feel like doing, right? Mm-hmm. I don't feel like getting up early. You got to get up right when it rings. If any 5 minutes before you're supposed to get up, if you do that, I'm going to have a little more momentum. Right, Alicia?
Yes, exactly.
And then now what do y'all think about making your bed or doing something like that? I make my bed, but now I don't have an excuse not to. Let's say it that way. Alicia, what do you do?
I think I like that you said or something similar because I do not make my bed in the morning because I have dogs. And they're in the bed still when I wake up. So I don't make my bed in the morning, but I always have like my set things that I do, my set routine, how I make my coffee, how I walk my dogs. I try to get a workout in because I work out. I have a home gym in the garage, like certain things if you miss it or skip it, you don't feel comfortable. So.
And it changes your day. I mean, you making a call. I mean, if you are one heck of an employee for the real deal Rodney Steele when you do all of those things, and then you're making a phone call, right? I mean, and the same is true for me and Freddie. I mean, our boss men they're happy as they can be. When we come in, we've been lifting weights and we're ready to go. Come on now, right?
Well, people notice it on the other line. When they answer your phone call,
they do.
They know how sharp you are. They know if your mindset's right.
That's right. Hey, I tell you what, I just saw a comment. I am so sorry for not getting this up earlier. Kyle, your morning routine should be first sip.
Woo!
Ow.
Oh, let's go. We'll drink to that. Thank you, Kyle, and I agree with you.
Now back to that, you said your dogs sleep in the bed, so you probably treat them like kings and queens. This morning, I bet I spent 75% of my free time loving on my dog before I left the house.
Yes.
You didn't have to take the boys to school, and you got to loving on the dog.
They're out.
And I know that's
more interesting. Which makes it more interesting. why I showed up when I did. There's no excuses.
No excuses. Exactly. He was running late. There was no reason for that. Sylvia, thank you. Good morning. And now, yeah. Do you know Sylvia?
I do.
Awesome. Well, hey, she better be back tomorrow. Or I'm going to be upset. I hope she's not just here for you.
Now we know you, Sylvia.
Yes.
Yeah, you. We'll know when you don't be here tomorrow. Okay, here we go.
Get ready. It's time for the 2-minute skill.
Tell her what it is, Freddie Blanton.
Alicia, here is your chance to teach, preach, coach, or joke. Just deliver the goods in 2 minutes or less.
Perfect. I think I'm going to preach today. My quote of the day was just so good. I'm going to keep on going off of that. So another thing that goes hand in hand with, being comfortable today and uncomfortable tomorrow is certainty. We always chase certainty too much, and we need to rely on uncertainty. We want to know, like, if I call this person, are they going to say yes? What's going to happen? Who's at the party? What are they going to wear? No, we need to embrace the uncertainty and just do the things. You need to do the things. You don't have to know what it's going to lead to. You don't have to plan everything out. Yes, plans are great, but we don't have to know everything. It's good to, embrace the uncertainty and just not think about things too much, because your life is about what you do, not what you think about doing. So you're not your thoughts, you are what you do. Embrace the uncertainty and be uncomfortable. That's how you grow.
I love it. I love it. Brace the uncomfortable. And what do you think, Freddie?
Embrace the uncertainty. Overthinking will shut you down.
100%.
And you will watch other people enjoy their lives, and you'll just sit there and still overthink yours. It makes zero sense.
You got it.
Go to the party, go to the meeting. It doesn't matter what happens. Just be there, be involved.
Yes.
Hey, my first ever, to show you how much I love expectations. Expectations are a killer.
Yes.
They're an absolute killer. I talk and think a lot about expectations. As a matter of fact, the first slide, my first ever keynote speech that was a real deal speech, my first slide was expectations. And I told the crowd, I said, you expect the person that's giving the keynote speech to be a famous athlete or to have done something amazing, not to be the average dude, right? So the expectation right off the bat. But I love that, because if we're disappointed in what happens, and that's a mindset game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mindset game. If I'm going out and prospecting and I say, oh, if I don't get a sale, then I'm going to be disappointed. Well, you're not going to be able to make the next call, are you, Freddie? I mean, so it's more about like, I set myself up. If I'm prospecting, I'm just collecting information.
Correct.
And then if I learn anything new, woohoo, I'm winning.
That's perfect.
I didn't get rejected. I learned they don't like me.
You're doing your job. Why would you be disappointed about doing your job?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You have something that you want to offer everybody. If they don't want it, that's up to them, not you.
Yep.
And when we can do away, if you no longer feel rejection as a salesperson, as a business development person, if you arrange, and this is possible, just what Alicia's talking about, this certainty deal, and I call it expectation, same thing. Arrange it in your mind, right, Alicia? I mean, can you give me an example of how you use that and what you do on a daily basis to kind of shift that so that you kind of keep the mindset going, the certainty?
Yes. So like this, this is my first show, guys. Thank you for having me.
You're crushing it.
So the show, I was like thinking of what I'm going to say, trying to plan everything out. And then I was like, no, let it go. It's going to flow. The more you sound scripted, it's not going to be good. You just have to let it flow, know your quote, and that's all you need to know. The rest will just come. So I'm trying to just embrace the uncertainty, because I'm a very scheduled and persistent person, and I have to have this way. No, I'm just trying to let go. 2025, I'm going to embrace the uncertainty.
Hey, you did a great job for somebody that's like that, and then to come into this when we don't know really what we're doing every day, right? We get in here and we say things and we talk to people, but you did a great job. I'm going to let Freddie Blanton close us out on this Thursday.
Today is a win for all three of us. Embrace the uncertainty. You just watched three people do it.
That's it. Have a great day, everybody. Let's roll.